Let's begin with chapter number 20 from our economics book of grade 11, and the name of the chapter is correlation. So, what is the meaning of the word correlation? The term correlation indicates the relationship between two or more variables of a series so that changes in the values of one variable are associated with changes in the values of the other variables. In other words, of corner, or if two or more quantities vary in sympathy so that movements in the one tends to the accompanied by the corresponding movements in the other, then they are said as the correlated. The two variables are said to be correlated if a relationship exists between the two variables so that movement in the one variable are accompanied by the corresponding movement of the other variable. What is the significance of correlation? The study of correlation is of great significance in practical life. This is because of the following reasons. Number one, the study of correlation enables us to know the nature, direction, and degree of the relationship between the variables. Correlation analysis help us to understand and the behavior of certain economic events. For example, we can identify the factors which determine the demand of a commodity. Next, number three, the study of correlation helps us to estimate the likely change in the value of one variable as a result of the change in the value of the related variable. This is done with the help of the regressive analysis. Number four, correlation facilitates decision making in the business world. It indicates or it reduces is the element of uncertainty in decision making. It helps in making predictions more reliable in the business world. Types of correlation. Number one, on the basis of direction of change. The first basis of classification of correlation is the direction of change in the values of the two variables. On the basis of direction of change of the variables, correlation can be positive or negative. Positive correlation. The correlation is related as positive when the two variables move at the same direction, and in this case a positive correlation and an increase in the value of one variable leads to the increase in the value of the other variable, and a decrease in the value of one variable is associated with a decrease in the value of the other variable. Negative correlation. So, positive correlation is known as direct correlation. Negative correlation is known as the inverse correlation. When the values of two variables move in the opposite direction, correlation is said to be negative. In this case, with an increase in the value of one variable, the value of other variable decreases, and with the decrease in the value of one variable, the value of the other variable increases. Thus, the correlation between price and demand and is generally negative. So, negative correlation is also known as the inverse correlation. So, number two, the second type of correlation is on the basis of the ratio of variations in the variables. So, one is the linear correlation. When the ratio of change in the values of two variable is constant, the correlation is said to be linear. And for example, if with the 10% increase in the income, the expenditure increases by 8%, and every time there is a linear relationship between income and the expenditure, no linear correlation. And when the ratio of variable in the values of two variable changes, the correlation is said to be non-linear. For instance, if the person and if with the 10% an increase in the income, the expenditure increases by 8%, and in one situation and by 7% in another situation, there is no linear relation between the two variables. Non-linear correlation is also known as the curvilinear, and linear correlation is known as the straight line. Okay, next, on the basis of number of variables. So simple correlation, when only two variables are involved, we speak on of simple correlation. Therefore, simple correlation is a study between relationship of the two variables, else only, like price and demand, incoming expenditure, and so on. Multiple correlations, and so when more than two variables are involved, we speak of multiple correlations. Therefore, in multiple correlation, we study together the relationship among three or more variables. As a parallel correlation, in parallel correlation, we recognize that more than two variables are involved, but correlation is said only between two variables, and other variables are assumed to be constant. What are the degrees of correlation? So correlation, or you can say correlation coefficient shows us the degree or closeness of the relationship between two variables in the quantitative terms. One is the perfect correlation, and in the relationship between two variables in such that the values of the two variable changes, increases or decreases, as in the same proportion, correlation between them is said to be perfect. So perfect correlation may be positive or negative if when the equal proportionate change in the value of the two variables is in the same direction, there is a perfect positive correlation between them. Next, we are having the absence of correlation. If there is no relation between two variables, we say that there is no correlation between them. That is, there is uncorrelated. That they are uncorrelated. Here, a change in the value of one variable has no particular effect on the value of the other variable. In this case, the value of r is 0. So limited degree of correlation. In real life, economic data do not indicate perfect correlation, positive or negative. At the same time, the case of absence of correlation in economic data are indicated very limited. However, in practice, we normally find and some limited degree of correlation between economic variables. We normally get the value r which lie between +1 and -1, such as 0.8 or -0.3, etc. According, one may refer to the high, moderate, or low degree of correlation. Next, we are having the scattered diagram. The simplest method to study the relationship between two variables is the scattered diagram, or we can say the dot diagram. So, scattered diagram is a graphic expression of the degree of direction of correlation. In this method, the given data are plotted on the graph paper in the form of dots. Each dot show a particular pair of values of two variables, say x and y. To draw the scatter diagram, we need two axes. One is the coordinate plot, plotting the values of one variable, generally independent variable, on the horizontal axis, that is the x-axis, and the values on the other variable, that is a dependent variable, on the y-axis. A particular pair of values of two variables x and y are shown by the dot. Thus, if x shows marks secured by the student in economics, that is the horizontal axis, and y shows the marks secured in English. So, perfectly positive correlation. If all the points or dots lie in a straight line rising from lower left hand corner to the upper right hand corner, correlation would be perfect positive. You can see in figure number 1. Number 2. Perfectly negative correlation. If the various dots lie exactly on the straight line showing the downward trend from upper left hand corner to the lower right hand corner, correlation would be perfectly negative, as depicted in figure number 1, the second figure. Positive correlation. When various points or dots show an upward trend from the lower left hand corner to the upper right hand corner, correlation is positive as the values of the two variables move in the same direction as depicted in figure 1, the third figure. Next, negative correlation. The various points shown are downward trend from the upper left hand corner to the lower right hand corner. Correlation is negative as the values of the two variables move in the opposite directions. This is illustrated in figure number 1, 4. Number 5, no correlation. And if various points on the scattered diagram do not show any particular trend but are distributed in the random or haphazard manner, correlation is said to be zero. That is no correlation as illustrated in figure 1, 5. So here we are having the example also given in the tabular form, that the following table shows in inches the respective height of 8 fathers and their eldest sons. So the father's height in the inches is written there and the height of the sons are also written there. So you can see the solution of the scatter diagram, how it is drawn, how it is plotted. At a glance in the scatter diagram of figure 2 shows that there is an upward trend of the dots from lower left hand corner to the upper right hand corner. This shows that with increasing in the heights of the fathers, as the height of the sons are also increasing, thus there is a positive correlation between the heights of the fathers and the sons. Thank you.